Hi, everyone. My name is Ann Perry, and I am the Michigan Area Director for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Joined here tonight with.
Hi, hey everyone, I'm Lisa Matway. I am the board chair for our Michigan chapter for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and we are so happy to be here with you this evening.
This is I believe this is our fifth year doing these community awards, and we find it's just a really nice way to be able to reflect back on the previous year and all of these amazing accomplishments that we've been able to have, largely in part thanks to all of you, and also a way to recognize some very important people and organizations who we work very closely with, as well as to look ahead and what we have in store. So with that, we're going to dive right in. So looking back last year, we had an amazing year in regards to suicide prevention and our work in 2024 in Michigan. Let's start with programming, Lisa. We had a huge impact on programming last year.
Yes, so programming has always been near and dear to my heart. I also am the education and programming chair for our state, and we actually trained 25 new presenters over the past year, which is huge. We rely heavily on our volunteers and appreciate you so much. And we've trained over 13,000 people in our programs. We launched It's Real for middle school in our state, and It's Real for high school students, along with our community-based presentations and our loss and healing programs. It was just a really successful year with programming, thanks to our volunteers. If you ever have a passion or interest in volunteering, or presenting our programs as a volunteer, you can go to michigan@afsp.org for more information, and we are happy to train you.
Yeah, and then if you want to bring any of these programs into your community, into your school, you can send us an email at michigan@afsp.org. All right, so let's talk about our campus walks last year. Our campus walks had an incredible year. We actually saw over 100% growth from 2023 when it comes to money raised. We should note that these campus walks are organized and put on by the students. So these happen at colleges and universities, as well as high schools across the state. Last year, we had 5 very successful campus walks, including our U of M walk, which is taking home the number 3 walk in the country honor this year. So that's incredible. They have consistently been in the top 6, so continue to be way up there, making such a huge difference at U of M and beyond. We also saw Holly High School come on as a powerhouse, really affected by a loss in their community. And it was wonderful to see those students and the community rallying behind those students. And they were able to raise over $20,000, which is incredible. And we had our Oakland University walk, which was a first-year walk, and our MSU walk and all of that. And it's just so empowering seeing these students feeling empowered to make a difference on the campus. So we currently have our U of M walk and our OU walk already posted for next year, but we're hoping to get some more lined up as well. So still time if you think you're interested in putting together a campus walk for 2025, you can reach out to us again at michigan@afsp.org.
So let's talk about some alone in planning that.
No. We will help you. Organized by student volunteers, but very much with our support. So let's talk about some other events that we did last year, Lisa.
Yeah, so we held our 4th Red Wings event, I believe.
Sounds right.
This is just a great opportunity to get out into the community and to just spread awareness about suicide prevention, and who we are and what we can do. So we partner with the Red Wings. We have nonprofit night. And you can see right there in the picture, we set up a table with all kinds of information. And it's just a really good time to just get together and just to really, like I said, just spread awareness. Our Red Wings night this year is on February 27th, and you can go to our website under events, and you can purchase tickets and join us. Advocacy in Action. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say we'll have more on that later about upcoming events too. So
Yes,
we'll be able to plug
yes.
that.
Advocacy in Action. This is our what we referred to in the past as our State Capitol Day. The advocates from across the state come and we meet in Lansing. We meet with our legislators and we just ask for support on whatever specific mental health legislation, suicide prevention legislation is coming out. And we've seen a huge growth in this area. We also hosted our support group facilitators training, which was very successful, as you can see by our volunteers in the picture there. And we also hosted the night hike. And you want to speak a little bit about the night hike? I wasn't able to attend that, but I hear it was very successful.
This was a really cool first time event. We held it in Milford at Kensington Metro Park, and it was actually on the summer solstice. So it was our summer solstice night hike. Technically, we had to bump it a week because that was when we had a crazy heat wave. But nonetheless, it was a magical evening. We hope to do it again this year. Just twinkle lights kind of in the trees and a really nice vibe and something different from what we've done. So look for more information on that coming soon for 2025's night hike. This was our third year, right? Third year, Lisa? Third year attending
for Faster Horses.
Yeah, attending Faster Horses.
So we have as their charity partner. If you're not familiar with Faster Horses, it's a country music festival hosted by Live Nation at the Michigan International Speedway. They see about 40,000 attendees every year, and they partner on Saturday morning. They have a fun run, and they partner with a charity partner, and we have been their charity partner for the past 3 years. We also have the opportunity to increase awareness, set up a table. You can see on the table there, you probably can't see really well, but there are bandanas that we gave away to our runners who participated in the fun run. And it's just a really incredible time for connection and just getting the word out about suicide prevention. Tour of Hope. This is our UP Tour of Hope. So we have really been intentional about making connections in the Upper Peninsula as a state chapter that covers the Upper Peninsula. So we went up there. This is our third year, correct, Anne, in visiting the UP. And we really established, we're really working on relationship building and establishing partnerships and really learning about the community in the UP and how we can best support them with our resources. So we are seeing some great things developing out of there. And then we held ISOSLD is International Survivors of Suicide Loss Day. This happens on the Saturday before Thanksgiving every year. And this is an event for suicide loss survivors and those who support suicide loss survivors. We held 15 events this year across our state, which was really wonderful.
And then something else that I just think is so amazing that we were able to do last year. We've always attended Pride events, supporting those in the LGBTQ community, as we know that suicide prevention is so important within that community. But last year, we really took it to the next level. We attended 17 Pride events throughout the state, including up into the UP. We did attend an event in St. Ignace for the first time. So that was a record for us. I'm still amazed that our volunteers were able to accomplish this, but we know it's so important to attend these events. So really proud of that. It was definitely a summer of pride in 2024 at AFSP. Our community walks had another successful year for all of you that have walked with us last year. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you raised money or you didn't. We are so grateful for you for elevating this cause and for honoring your journey and spending that time with us at one of our community walks. They really are a great way to connect with other loss survivors or other people who support the cause or those with lived experience. If you haven't attended one of our walks, I highly encourage it. It's just a great community to be a part of and be with other people who understand the complexities around suicide and maybe what you might be going through. And it serves as a great connection point in your community to find local resources and support as well. So thank you again to all of our volunteers that helped to plan our 10 walks, to our over 5,000 walkers. And because of all of you, we were able to raise quite a bit of money that will go to help prevent suicide here in Michigan and throughout the country, as we are the largest private funder of suicide research in the country. So part of that funding will go to that as well. Now we're going to switch gears a little bit here, kind of at the halfway point. This is where we get to recognize some of our top leaders in the field. So we'll dive right in. First up, our community partner of the year this year goes to, there are 3 restaurant bars in the Traverse City area. The North Bar, or just North Bar, not the, sorry, Rob. North Bar, the Parlor, and the Pub are all owned by the same restaurant group. We are their only charity that they work with, which we are very grateful for. They hang banners outside of their establishments, which get quite a bit of coverage and are a huge form of advertising for us for our Traverse City Walk. They also provided us space to host International Survivor of Suicide Loss Day for free in one of their facilities. And they also promote all of our work on their social media channels. And they've just been an outstanding community supporter of ours, giving back over the years. I think they've been giving in that way for at least 5 years now. So thank you to Rob and Jason and the gang up in Traverse City and all the employees at North Bar, the Parlor, and the Pub who have supported us. We appreciate you. Moving on. Yeah, the Joseph J. Lawrencell Memorial Foundation is our sponsor of the year. This will come as a surprise to Charlie. He doesn't know that this is happening. Charlie Lawrencell, who sees over the foundation. They not only have been a supporter of our Detroit Walk for, I think, 6 years now, but they also are just a major player in the field of suicide prevention in the Metro Detroit area, giving back to other organizations and other groups, specifically with a focus on youth suicide prevention. So we're so grateful for Charlie and everyone at the JJLMF for their continued support and for helping to elevate the conversation around suicide prevention when it comes to our youth. And we are very grateful for all of your support over the years. All right, now on to some of our favorite people here locally. We're going to start with our board member of the year, Nick Berdar, who leads our youth and young adult committee on the board. Nick has been with us for a couple of years now in this capacity. Before that, he was a part of our U of M student organization and the team there. In his spare time, he is also a researcher and doing some amazing work, again, working around youth-specific suicide prevention. Nick is a ray of sunshine on our board. And his work within that youth and young adult committee space was part of why our campus walks were so successful last year. He served as mentor and a liaison with all of our campus walks. And we really are just so grateful to have him and his positive energy on the board and helping to lead the charge when it comes to youth suicide prevention in Michigan. So thank you, Nick, for all that you do.
Thanks.
And then it was really tough competition this year when it came to board member of the year. So we actually decided to give this honor to another person as well. So our second board member of the year goes out to our secretary, Liz Baker. Anyone who's familiar with AFSP Michigan has probably seen Liz, whether it was at a tabling event or maybe heard her on a radio show or on TV. She's kind of bebopping around everywhere. She chairs the Lansing Walk. But in addition to that, again, serves as our secretary of the board. She also works on our silver committee. She is constantly jumping in and helping wherever needed. She travels across the state quite a bit and really has become a key face of our organization. So we are very, very grateful for Liz and all that she has given over the years, and especially last year, really stepping up and stepping in to help wherever needed. So thank you, Liz, for all that you do for our chapter.
Thanks, Liz.
And yeah, and then we decided to keep it a little bit in the family. And our volunteer of the year is actually Liz's sister, Tabby. Tabby Parrish serves on our Lansing committee as well. But we like to say sometimes people are voluntold. And Liz might have influenced this a little bit and voluntold Tabby to kind of come along and help here and do this and do that on board level type work, higher level chapter work. And Tabby always does it. And she steps in and she does it with a smile. And she too has traveled and attended multiple walks, helped with multiple walks throughout the state last year, really wherever needed. She's helped us when we've been in a pinch, maybe something fell through and she was able to step in. We were very grateful for Tabby, and we have a feeling that Tabby might be involved even in a larger capacity in the future. We don't really see her going anywhere. We want to keep her close. She is an incredibly passionate volunteer, and we are very grateful to have Tabby on our team as well. So thank you, Tabby. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Nick, JJLMF, and Rob and Jason and all of our crew up north as our community supporter. So we are so very grateful for all of your support last year.
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
And Yeah, and then not an award, but a little special thank you. We did make this announcement about a month ago, but our beloved board president, Reed Depowski Knowles, has decided to step down from her role at AFSP Michigan. She has a lot on her plate professionally and personally, and she has served us so well over the last 5+ years, being on the board as president. She helped us through the pandemic. She helped us learn how to navigate quite a bit of complex thoughts in that capacity. She's helped countless survivors of loss kind of in the grief space and how to navigate. She's helped us with folks with lived experience. Her level of expertise has definitely brought a much needed voice to our board. And she's helped us in a very calm way. She knows how to keep things kind of on the feel good level. So we will definitely miss Reed. We wish her well in all of her future endeavors. She will always have a home here with us at AFSP Michigan. But again, thank you, Reed, for all that you've done for our chapter over the years. All right.
You're amazing, Reed. Thank you.
So now we'll move on to some fun stuff to look forward to this year. We're almost done.
Yes. Okay, so like we said, Red Wings game, February 27th. It's a great time, a great opportunity to come out and support your Red Wings and the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And not only with the purchase of your ticket do you get your ticket, but you will also get a special co-branded item, which this year is a really cool rally towel. Advocacy in action, like we stated, for our former state capitol day is on March 13th this year. It's really simple. If you have a passion for advocacy and advocating for suicide prevention and mental health legislation, you can go to the afsp.org website, and you can click the button under advocacy, and it takes literally 30 seconds to fill out your information, and then you will become an advocate and you can join us in Lansing on March 13th. The U of M walk and the Oakland University walk are both posted on our site. I don't remember the dates off the top of my head. Anne, do you?
They are both taking place on April 6th.
Okay.
And we are hoping, we know that there are a few others in the works. And as we mentioned earlier, if you're interested in bringing the signature event to your campus, it's still not too late. It's almost too late, but it's not too late right now. So please reach out to us if you're interested, and keep an eye on our website on that afsp.org/Michigan, as well as on our social media. And as those other walks get posted, we'll make sure to share them with you all as well too.
Yeah, and I just want to reiterate, it doesn't have to be a college or a university. It can be high school as well. Like we had Holly High School this past year. So our ongoing events, yes, the Huskies for Hope. So this is really great. We had a young man, Matthew, reach out to us with a passion for suicide prevention and wanting to do something and get involved. So he has an ongoing campaign, which you can also find under our events on our site at afsp.org/Michigan/events. And he is raising money for suicide prevention. Also, he has an interest in becoming a trained presenter to present programs in his community. And this is way, way, way up north in Houghton at Michigan Tech. So that's pretty amazing. We do have ongoing monthly programming virtually. The first Wednesday of every month, we offer our AFSP Volunteer 101, which just gives you a rundown of who we are, what we do, what we don't do. And then on the third Wednesday of every month, we also offer virtually our signature Talk Saves Lives community-based presentation. And both are about an hour. They're free to register, and you can, again, find those under our events and register online. And it's not too late to get your 2025 calendars, your Pause for Prevention calendars. There's so many cute fur babies in these calendars, so you can still snag one. It's not too late.
Awesome. Okay. And then, of course, this fall, we will once again be hosting our 10 signature events, our Community Out of the Darkness walks. We already have our Oakland Macomb walk posted and our Metro Detroit walk are posted. So if either of those are your walk, you can head over to afsp.org/Michigan and go ahead and get a jump start and register today. And then we will have those other 8 walks up and posted by the end of the month, hopefully. So it's never too early to start fundraising, start spreading the word. And we're always looking for new volunteers, new sponsors, new community partners for those walks as well. So Hopefully there is one nearby in your community, and you can join us this fall for one of these walks. And then we are always looking for volunteers to join, as I just mentioned, whether to help with one of our community walks or to join us in another capacity. Maybe it's as a loss and healing volunteer. Maybe it's helping to plan some communications or work with our silver committee. We really do have a little bit of everything. We are constantly looking and building out our chapter and being able to expand our reach across Michigan and up into the UP. So if you have a passion for this cause and you'd like to learn more, as Lisa said, the first Wednesday of the month, we do host that standing 101 where you can learn a little bit more, or you can hop over to the website and click volunteer and fill out our application. It's really easy. And then our volunteer coordinator will reach out to you to schedule a one-on-one. So we hope to meet you soon. We did it. We made it to the end. That's it.
Yeah.
It was another amazing year in AFSP Michigan. Yeah, it really was. We've reached more people than we have ever before with our programming, and we continue to make an impact. And hopefully one day we can all live in a world where, there is no suicide and everyone knows that there is always help and there is always hope. That includes all of you. And if you are ever struggling, please make sure that you are aware of the numbers listed on the bottom of the screen, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number 988, as well as the crisis text line at 741-741. And know that if you're concerned about someone else, you can also call the Lifeline and get resources in that way. It's not only for people who are struggling. So thank you to all of those hardworking 988 workers and crisis line workers who are out there. And thanks to all of you for helping to make a difference in Michigan and beyond. We are grateful for each and every one of you. Any last words, Lisa?
We cannot do what we do. Yeah, we can't do what we do without our volunteers. So we are very, very appreciative for all of you. And you can always volunteer, spread the word. We're always looking for volunteers, but I just really want to reiterate how thankful we are for all of you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Lisa, for all that you do for our chapter as well. And good night,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye.